detected. Channel switched.
Ah, there's the man. Hamster, you can help me.
Well, that's up for debate.
um, I just installed the track map, and how do I like organize, move this stuff around? Um, I can't remember how to do all that.
I think it's Alt space that starts the option, and then from there, I don't remember.
Gotcha. Okay.
I know you move. I know you use the mouse to move stuff around. Like you just move the mouse and it'll move whatever you have selected on. And I think the arrow keys change what is selected, like left and right. Go to the next thing. Enter does something. And outside of that, I don't remember. But hopefully that's enough to at least give you an idea of what's where.
I used to use that a lot. I kind of forgot about it. Is it working good now?
I mean, I love it mostly because of all the info that I get on screen with it.
Yeah. Well, I was having problems with it. I think in this game, I can't remember, but once I went to Z1, I just kind of gave up on it. But I'm sure they've updated it 20 times since then.
Actually, probably not. The last time it was updated was December of last year. I wonder if Harmer's going to be here, because I'm guessing that's probably who they're waiting on. I didn't even get to eat anything either, which sucks. Pizza still wasn't here. Be like another freaking hour before I get to eat. So hungry. By the way, I noticed Pick was at least checking out the demo, and
Yeah, I
in the
saw that.
in the shout box, it looks like Manic is going to be joining us for some future sessions also. So we might have gotten our wish with the Steam release.
Now Manic, he did race with us for a while, but he was having some kind of problem, and I think he just gave up on it. But yeah, he did have a stint with us for a while. He liked the game. Hopefully this'll solve whatever problem he's having. But yeah, Pix, he's been on that demo for the last couple hours, I think. Unless he's just like got the launcher open.
Could be, but hopefully he's actually playing it.
Yeah, I know he would love this game and be really good at it. So would Manic.
Mario probably would also, considering how he does in all the other stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
The big thing is just pointing them at its direction right now, because again, for $51, I mean, that's such a ridiculous deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe it's just not showing up here yet. Let's see. Oh, and now the pizza's here.
I paid a lot more than that for a lot less.
Oh, there it is. Boop. There we go. Oh, now it shows up down here. Silly thing. Oh, that livery's so good. Look at it, it's so good.
I'd like to get enough guys to have some kind of a decent series going. That's one thing we've never really been able to do in this game. Kind of hard to do with just 3 or 4 people.
Yeah. Oh, that's so weird. I couldn't find the server because I was sorting by number of people in it, assuming that it would show. And even when I finally joined, it still only showed 0 people in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's very weird. Oh, by the way, you might have already noticed this, but you definitely cannot move the brake bias very far rearward anymore. It really...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it really starts to rip itself sideways in a hurry now.
I moved mine to 64, I think, and it feels pretty good.
Yeah, I initially had mine at 50-50 like last week, and it was not happy. Car was just like, hey, I'm gonna spin all the time now.
Oh, this is a newer version of the game, isn't it? I guess they might have updated it, or
Yeah,
something's different.
This is version 1028.
User joined your channel.
But yeah, and besides that, the car itself got slight physics adjustments and tire adjustments. Like the tires don't wear anywhere near the same rate anymore.
That's good.
Hey, boys.
Hey, Armor.
Hey, there's Armor.
Did your plans
Water.
fall through?
No, I just got home earlier than I wasn't sure if I'd get home in time, so.
Oh, okay. Cool. Glad you made it.
Yeah, me too. So you're running the new dedicated server draft?
Yeah, I guess. I'm running just like I did before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Is there a new way to do it?
I thought that you had to download a special dedicated server to allow both Steve
And Bob, we might have
non-Steam
five.
players to race at the same time.
Nope.
Nope,
Oh,
everybody
I
can
didn't-
race on everything.
Howdy.
Hey, bub.
Yeah, I know everybody can race together, but reading the forums, it suggested there was a special one you had to download, but obviously not. That's good.
We're about to find out, I guess.
I would say their FAQ didn't mention it, so I'd be surprised if you had to.
Oh, there's a specific post. There's a whole page about it, but if I'm able to join, then we can ignore that whole thing.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Yeah, I could feel you yesterday when we were all just diving right in with the update.
No comment.
Okay, so we got a new build here, right? Download, looks like.
Yep.
It's always nice to have 5 people. And if the trend continues, we might be up to 6 or 8 before too long, which would be really nice. More road racing is always good for me. This car is definitely more susceptible to tow changes than it was before also.
Okay, so I'm feeling a little stressed here. It's taking me to the rFactor page, telling me about it, but I don't see a link to download the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I updated mine yesterday through Steam. I wouldn't recommend that right now, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, here in the installer, it always says, okay, continue reading. You can go there and there's a button to click to download it, but I can download the light installer or the demo or the
Hey,
dev
Bob.
mode.
Go back to the main page of the launcher.
Oh,
and
he's always gone to the wrong
go
spot
to the,
for it, yeah.
like the
I was getting ready to tell
package
him that.
box.
All right.
Oh, actually, that's not where it is, though, is it? No,
It's
never
in the
mind.
gear.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the,
the little gear icon for settings, and then check for updates.
Yep.
all right, I'll take a look there again.
Ah! Still sliding sideways on me under braking. Hey, Saris. The horn's too much fun. Ugh. Hope I didn't put too much understeer in it though.
Now I did, Harmer. I did that Moss exe file that I was using. I got rid of the shortcut to that, and I went and found the new one. So I don't know if that solves the issue, if there is an issue, or was going to be. Because I tried installing a mod with the other one, and I don't think it recognized it for some reason.
Things do not like braking at speed while turning.
Well, I know what it was. I had actually created the mod like earlier in the week just to have it ready, and then it wouldn't install on this new version.
The version I'm running is the Steam version, but at least one person in here,
Oh, but you
Harmer,
got in,
is
though,
still
didn't
running
you?
the
Okay,
standalone.
I didn't even notice you were in yet.
So you can actually run both of them side by side with no issues. Alright, I'm just going back to locking the fronts. I'd rather have the fronts lock under braking than this situation where I just can't get it to brake it all for me. Ugh. Yeah, Steam, I mean, I'm not sure what people were expecting, but from the various reactions I got while I was streaming this earlier, it seems like a lot of people expected the game to break and crash and be terrible when it converted to Steam, but it's working fine. That's what I expected, so. It's just, it's really odd to me that people expected such bad things.
Hey, Bub, I got Naughty's. He's tried yesterday to improve the security settings or whatever to try to eliminate those spammers. He wasn't able to do it, but he's still working on it, kind of when he has time. And also, he's working on that double posting thing in the welcome thread. But I told him I was going to be gone next week, and he's going to try to help out with killing those bastards.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, tell him I'll be around. If he's got any questions, nothing that I can answer for him, but maybe something if you need something.
Yeah, you may not even see him. I don't know. He's always so busy, but at least that'll give you some help with that, because hopefully it's not too bad. But sometimes it's seven or eight of them a day. It seems like, you know. However, he had it set up before the forum crashed, and we got the new forum. It was working great because I wasn't having to mess with it at all, hardly.
Yeah, well, it just seems in the last
Still breaking too
couple
early
months
there.
or a few months, it's been getting bad.
And another thing you can do, I don't know, I think you have access to it if you go to the members list in your admin section or whatever, and you can, there's some that are awaiting activation, and most of those are spammers, if not all of them. You can just delete those.
Oh, okay. All right. Take a look.
That'll head off some of it.
I got a little skittish when you said that thing, forum got locked or something. I know I was in there, I was booting a few guys, but I think I did that, but maybe.
That's easy to click on a button without knowing it. Blame it on Delta. He's the mod of the board. The Delta and Raider.
There you go.
Like I said, I probably did it on my phone or something without realizing it.
That 15.4 is already faster than I went in any of my practice laps earlier. This thing is definitely more unstable than it was before, particularly under braking and high speed.
That was a 125.
I suppose damage is off.
Yep, it is.
Oops. The 70-30 split, I can definitely brake more appropriately for what I expect. Ugh. The Renault Megane was much happier at this track than this car is.
The lap was a 1:16.77.
The first corner is where I lose a lot of time. I just can't get the car stable under braking no matter what I try. Which makes it very tricky.
And I'll have Wi-Fi, I think, so I should be able to check in fairly regular, but not as much as I am now.
Ugh. Well, a 16.7 is already faster than I went in the race, I think. Although considering I just did a 16.7, it might have been... maybe I'm just remembering it wrong.
That was a 1:17.14.
Oh, that's an ugly lap. Funny thing is I actually ended up reverting most of my changes that I made to this setup. Just because stuff that worked last week is not working at all this week. It's gonna be by 1.3 seconds. Oh, faster through that sector that time. It's obviously gonna cut a bunch of time. It's right on the verge between second and third for that last corner.
That was a 1:16.77.
I don't suppose anybody's willing to share a setup.
No.
I honestly would, but I had to revert most of it anyway, so I don't even know what in the world I have anymore.
Yeah, I tried yours, Hamster, from what we did before, and I couldn't drive it.
Yeah, there's enough stuff that changed that I tried the same thing and it was just wicked loose everywhere.
Right now, I'm trying Harmers from what we used to use, like at Lime Rock or something, and it feels really good.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm using draft too. Which is mostly default, to be honest. I think.
Yeah, I had to go all the way back to 70-30 on my brake split just to keep it from getting sideways under braking.
Well, that was a good setup last week.
It's crazy how small physics changes and tire changes can have such a big effect.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like the challenge of
The
setting
lap
up new
was
stuff.
a 1:16.55.
I'll share the one I've got. Paradox.
All right.
I would venture a guess that most of what I have on the car now is pretty baseline. Well, I knocked my time down by a couple tenths there. Tough part is being aggressive without being too aggressive around here. God, I love having all my on-screen stuff back. It's just so nice to be able to look over at fuel and know exactly how much I have left and what it's looking like. See the wear rates, the actual wear numbers on the tires. It definitely keeps more heat in its tires than it did before.
The lap was a 1:16.55.
1,000th better than my previous lap. I felt like a really good first corner though. This might be better if I can keep it together.
Thanks, Draft.
Getting it right on the apex
No
for that
problem.
corner is also really important. I still missed it by
I'll set mine around. I think it's
quite a while though.
almost certainly the same one draft just did, but I
Oh,
guarantee it
6
is.
tenths. Holy cow.
because I only have one. I don't know when I last modified it, but it would have been ages ago.
Yeah, I seem to remember the last time we ran that Lime Rock no chicanes. Well, maybe there was one at what the hell's the name of that track? That real short track.
Morris?
Yeah. Maybe that's the one that's the most recent.
Oh, come on.
Somehow you got it to turn a little better.
This felt
there.
like such a good lap. Come on.
Yeah, I only have one in my setup folder, so I think it's the same one I always use anyway.
The lap was
Ah.
a 1:16.04.
Almost into the 15th. Still 8 tenths off.
Yeah,
Car-
this one does feel pretty good. I appreciate it.
Which one are you using, drafts or?
Yeah,
Harmers?
the one draft you shared.
Well, it's Harmers. It's not mine.
Just trying
I'm
to
gonna
push
try
it now.
Harmers, the one he sent though, just to see. We can still compare. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I'll be right back. I'm having nothing but a problem with my wheel. It just feels like there's no resistance. So I'm gonna restart the wheel or maybe restart the game. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Oh, that reminds
Pretty
me.
sure there's a reset force feedback button within rFactor.
I was gonna say, that reminds me, I need to set that button because earlier I did a practice race and it happened and I won't be able to restart the race like I did
The
there.
lap was a 1:16.40.
Yeah, it doesn't always work though if you're having problems.
Yeah, the force feedback in this car in particular actually got stronger for me after the change. Oh no.
Yeah, that
One-
setup is almost stock except for a couple minor things.
Yeah, you're a little different than me on a couple of things.
Is that brake bias so high? What is it set at? I can't see it because I'm rebooting here. Is it real heavy on the front?
67.5 on the one that Harmer just sent.
That sounds
Okay.
about right. Sounds about right. Alright, let's set that button. It's probably under miss.
Looks like I lowered the car like one tick and stiffened the front slightly, which
Devices, maybe? There it is. Set that to P. No. We'll set it to, I mean, something over here is going to make more sense. So set it to the equivalent of a triangle. I will never remember that that is there when I need it. So now that I got, I'm going to try doing that. 'Cause it's not sliding like it was before. And I'd like to have better turn-in from the front. An extra toe from the front should give me that.
yeah, it's funny, Jeff. I stiffened the anti-roll bar on this, so it should turn like not as well.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I was messing with it. I went up one click and it seemed to help it.
That makes no sense.
This car turns well. I mean,
If you stiffen the front roll bar, it should make it less likely to turn. That's interesting.
who knows? I just drive it.
Well, I'm finding out one thing. Now that the brakes work and the fucking car turns with a little bit of feedback, it's a much better car.
Does tend to make it a little bit better when the brakes are working.
I go, is this a piece of crap front wheel drive? What, it won't turn? All of a sudden, oh, no wonder the brakes ain't working.
If you transfer to Steam, your online will not transfer with it. The only thing that transfers online is the lifetime subscription, which you might as well get. It's only $51 at this point. Although I don't know how that, if you still get the discount. Still braking too early there. I have no idea. I mean, I would assume it would be through Steam somewhere, but again, I have no idea. You'd have to look at their FAQ. But I mean, Steam does subscription-based stuff, so if you just want
got
to do
an
the sub, you
achievement
should be able
and
to do
went
it
in the
through there.
sand trying to figure out what it was.
Oh my god!
I've
Can
already
you
got
turn-
2 or 3 of those.
Tell me you can turn that off. No, really, can you?
I don't know. You just don't look at it.
Oh, you're on Steam. I was going, what the hell? Oh, that's right. You're getting them on Steam now?
Yeah.
Harmer, I'll stay over here with you.
Yeah, you have to be able to turn that shit off. Seriously.
It's just a little note down in the bottom corner. I just shouldn't have looked at it that long.
Well, I mean, if it really bothers you that much, you can just turn off the Steam overlay in games, and they won't pop up.
Oh yeah. No, I definitely do that. Okay, good. And yes, it does bother me that much.
Yeah, I wouldn't get tired of seeing Harmer is great. Harmer wins everything. Harmer does this. Harmer does that. I wouldn't get tired of that.
Oh, these guys are fun. I think that toe value may have actually made it turn worse somehow. I guess I need the tires to be up to temperature first to know for sure.
Okay, so I've been here, what, 28.5 minutes now, and I just turned my first official lap. I'm gonna go have a beer.
Nice.
Oh, it's really close between Paradox and Drafter. And a big gap to me, and then a big gap to Harper. So I might be racing on my own this time. Although, my race pace is usually not all that close to my qualifying pace, so...
Man, this track looks really good on the replays. Oh, it's always been a good looking track.
One of my favorite things about this car is how easy it is to get on two wheels like that.
Yeah, this is, if you're going to make a track that doesn't exist, this is definitely a model that you should go by. Instead of that crap that they do in games like Forza.
Codemasters also has a really good knack for fantasy tracks.
Forza used to. I remember that Nissan track was a great track in like Forza 2, and then they all started coming out with that mountain, whatever the Alpine, whatever that thing was that they were so proud of.
Yeah, it's so nice to have it on Steam now.
Yeah, you mean that one, it was like a big oval and then an infield as well, Draft?
Yeah, that was a great track.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Sunset Infield, I think it was.
Yeah, there you go. Sunset, yep.
Yeah, it was a good track. Someone ought to try to model that and bring it into rFactor and Assetto Corsa.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Be very tricky.
We used to we'd run our regular races, and then we'd run a gauntlet race at the end. We called it the gauntlet, and we'd go on that oval. And whoever wanted to would go backwards and just try to wreck everybody. And if whoever survived won the race. That was good old Saturday night beer drinking fun.
Yeah.
That was a 1:16.68.
These are the Clio Cup cars.
I'm not even going to renew my Xbox Live this year. It comes up this month. I renewed it last year, and I haven't used it one time, so I feel like I'm done with it.
Unless something has drastically changed, have fun on the phone canceling that crap.
No, I just turned off the automatic update, so they...
Oh, they fixed it so you don't have to call to do that anymore?
Yeah, they won't bill my credit card. I think that's how it's supposed to work. I turned off the automatic rebill or whatever. We'll see in a week or two.
I didn't even do that. I just had a new card issued to me and canceled the other one. So
I guess that works too. Can't bill that one anymore.
nope.
My son still does. He has an Xbox One. He doesn't play it as much as he did, but he's still on that same credit card, so I still have to buy his.
That lap was a 1:17.1.
But he's kind of growing out of that, I think. He's figuring out he's more of an outdoors kind of guy.
That's good.
Nice. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
we all go through these stages where, we get into something, and then after so many years or whatever, you eventually get out of it.
No, you don't.
Well, even when he did play, he was more into it for the social aspect of it, and not the gaming as much. I know he played Minecraft forever, just helping people build stuff, But then he played like Call of Duty and stuff like that too. He's not done with it. This winter he'll probably get back into it, but he's just got other priorities right now. He's just now started driving and
Nothing
got some
wrong with gaming.
independence, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with being a lifetime gamer. Just like there's nothing wrong with being an outdoors person. To each their own.
The lap was a
I bet every one of you has picked up
1:16.56.
Fallout 4. I know Hamster has.
Yeah, I was just playing it a while ago. It's a good game. I haven't spent much time with it yet, but done some exploring. It's pretty cool.
I just helped a friend this evening upgrade his video card in his PC so that he could run it. He thought he could get away with. He had an older video card in his system, and he thought he could use it, and it wouldn't even play. I mean, it wouldn't run at all. It would just instantly crash.
There's actually a mod on the Nexus for ultra low settings. You could possibly try those.
That's what happened to a kid that works for me. For about 5 months, he'd been waiting for this game to come out. It finally came out, and on his laptop, it wouldn't run the shit. He was a dummy and didn't look at the, I guess, requirements, but it kept crashing. He's pissed.
There's been lots of studies about games. The vast majority of them have shown that as long as you do it in reasonable amounts,
Yeah, it wasn't just but
it's
a few days
mostly
ago. I
positive.
think it was
a
new card. And
1:16.99.
he wasn't expecting it in until Monday, but came today, so I helped him put it in. He's having a ball in Fallout 4 right now.
Armor. Best pit exit 2015.
Nice. I saw you coming, and I'm like, oh, I gotta slow up.
That was awesome. A honk would have made it the best.
Yeah, I'm not that talented.
Oh. Oh, that's too funny. I've done the same thing, being like, oh, I want to stay out of that person's way.
Yeah, I picked up. I didn't think I'd ever played any of the Fallout games, so I picked up Fallout New Vegas last weekend for like $10 just to see if I would like it. And that game's pretty awesome too. So, and then I realized that I had played, I think it's Fallout 2 on the Xbox 360.
That was a 1:16.20.
So I definitely remember
It would have been
at
Fallout
least
3,
trying
but
it.
that better. Because they never put 1 or 2 on anything other than PC, because there was no reason to. Even though they are fantastic games still, but you have to really like traditional RPGs to get into the first and second ones. Although if you wait for Steam sales, you can usually pick them up for like $5 for both. Well, if we're honest, $5 for all of the old Fallout stuff. Horrible PC port? I've had nothing but great times with it, so not sure where you're getting that idea from. I mean, if you're talking about the interface and stuff, that's what Bethesda does. It's exactly the same that they've been doing since Elder Scrolls 4.
I heard there's a beer cart over here.
Yeah, I saw the beer girl driving it.
It doesn't look like ass. It looks fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful.
That was a 1:16.62.
Not to mention the modders on the Nexus have already got sweet effects files for it. And it probably won't take more than about 2 or 3 months until people up-res textures. But the lighting it is absolutely fantastic.
I'm not in any hurry, but I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah, I'll finish this lap and I'm ready to go.
Who cares if it looks like crap in 4K? That's 4K. Like like there's so few people that even can play games at 4K resolution, even at 30 frames a second. That's just such a silly thing. mean, again, if you're looking for 4K experiences, then you're going to be looking for post-release experiences anyway. There's nobody that develops games right now for 4K. Absolutely nobody. The closest might be CD Projekt Red, but even they don't use textures that would be suitable for that. Then you're getting into 8K size textures, and most graphics cards don't like that size texture anyway. It just takes up so much space that they can't have nearly as many on the card at one time.
How many laps we going here, bud?
14.
Fortunately, I'm not getting any
Sweet.
faster.
Nice lap arm.
No, they are not 4K optimized. Nothing is 4K optimized. They might be compatible with
Yeah,
4K,
I hadn't got close to the 15s.
but they are not 4K optimized by any stretch of the imagination because it's a complete waste of time and resources on the development side to bother with 4K. So again, they might be functional with 4K. They might look
PayPal
okay in
account is
4K.
up in case anyone wants me to take anybody out.
16.88.
But none of those companies will be bothering wasting resources on that, particularly when VR is going to be the next thing that most of them are looking at anyway. And in terms of that, your resolution
I'll give you
options
$20
actually
per letter
drop.
H.
You want to buy a valve for 30?
A works. No, don't take Paradox out.
So they said the other day they did a traffic study in where I go to work, the corridor I go to work. In 1 year, traffic's up 20%. That's why getting here sometimes 5:30, like, God damn, man, traffic's horrible.
At least
Wow,
they seem
that's a
consistent.
significant growth, especially in a town like San Francisco.
Oh yeah, it's well Silicon Valley down there and stuff. It's just insane how many people are working out on the freeways. Early in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning. Coming home is hell. I mean, if it's a perfect deal, it takes me, like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Now, when it's normal, it's probably 45, 50.
Yeah, and it's hardly ever perfect.
Well, yeah, but those games looking amazing in 4K doesn't mean
And
they're
how far a drive
optimized
is
for it.
that, bub?
That is a 16-mile drive.
Just means they use very high-res textures to begin with, which almost every racing game will anyway.
I like that livery, Hamster. You did a good job with that.
Thank you, sir. I was really happy with how it came out.
Yeah, looks good.
Well, it's really easy when you use the curbs to get it up in the air.
I'd like to have more talent in Photoshop, but I've done a few and they're pretty amateur, but
It takes lots and lots of time.
yeah, it does seem to take a lot of time, doesn't it? To get it real good like yours is.
Well, I more meant just to be able to. Oh, sorry, I was spinning the car around. Just to try to do them at a base level. I mean, I've been using Photoshop since Photoshop 2.0, so I'm very familiar with it. So that obviously helps quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a CAD guy. Photoshop makes no sense to me.
It's funny because every time in the past that I've seen CAD software, I've just been like, what?
It's just a different mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to build us a car, then drive.
Yeah, I probably could do that.
Ugh. At least I've got it stable now.
Yeah, you could build the car, and then Hamster could work on the textures and graphics.
There we go.
Yeah, I can do liveries. I can't do textures. Those are very, very different, unfortunately.
Bub,
it-
textures?
Yeah, creating that stuff from scratch is much, much
Texture
harder.
on the wall.
I do know people that could do it, but they would all
All right, we ready
have
to
to
go?
be paid for it. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
Let's do it.
I doubt I'm going to get any faster.
And away we go.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
And the first lap's a formation lap.
Oh, horns are fun. Oh.
Got a lot of horny guys here.
But
Are you guys on the track already? Where the hell you at?
Gosh,
Yeah,
shows
we're
you
good.
in the
Yeah, we're
garage.
I'm in the pits. Okay, here I come.
I say, will it still
Did
let you
you-
go, or do we need to restart?
Did you start in the pits?
No, on the track.
Nah, just go.
Is it letting you drive out?
Yep.
All right, cool.
We're just doing a formation.
Yep. Bob always does a slow formation lap anyway. I like to use it to warm up everything as much as possible. Obviously without going crazy and putting too much wear on everything. So in corners like that, I'll just fully lift for.
Yeah, it's gonna let me catch up here.
Some big heat in those brakes. Sort of get my thresholds done also. Alright. It should hopefully be enough. Just in case I need to pit, turn that down to 0. Alright. I love the fact that I can override the auto clutch right on the start. Ugh. Wasn't quite sure how wide I would need to go. On the bright side, having my, oh man. That's real loose the first time through there. Having my lights on, if these guys have HDR on, won't do anything to them, which is good. I just can't have HDR on because it ruins my eyes very quickly. Though I should finally be able to order my Blue Tech lenses this weekend, hopefully. And my goal here really is just to hang on to Harmer as long as possible. Because I have a feeling he will just rocket into the distance. And try and stay with him. While at the same time trying to pull away from the two guys behind also. Not make any crazy mistakes.
124.30.
It's almost always game capture for me. Window capture is just if I absolutely can't get game capture to work. And most games I run in windowed mode, so most of them will work with game capture just fine. Particularly since in rFactor2, the new build fixed borderless windowed mode, so I don't even have to use borderless gaming anymore with it. Which is very handy.
Oh, sorry, Paradox.
You're okay.
That angle was not good for me.
Darn it, Harmer's already pulling away. This car just gets smaller. Although he's not pulling away as fast as I thought he would.
The lap was a 1:16.36.
Considering his qualifying pace, I figured he would be gaining over a second a lap, although I guess he is getting exactly a second a lap right now. That's still a pretty big gap to try and overcome. Oh, it was too early. That corner costs so much time if you get it wrong. Oh. Yeah, he already did a 15.7. Oh, I gained a little bit on him there. Whenever I have to go down to second there, I'm going to lose time though. I can't believe he just breaks out of 15.7 like that.
The lap was a 1:16.53.
I'm still not sure where I'm losing so much time. I think it's gotta be that third sector. Maybe it's just everywhere. Ooh, that was really good that time. That's probably the best I've taken that corner in many, many laps. Ooh, purple sector 1. I discovered something there. I might be able to hunt him down if I keep that going. Although he did a 15.3. I still think I'm probably taking that last corner wrong. Let's see. I was up all the way through, but I have a feeling I'm going to lose quite a bit of time to his lap time here. 14.7?
That was a 1:15.62.
I'm all proud of myself for finally getting the 15s, and Harmer puts in a 14.7. Holy cow. That's a monster lap. I'm not going to be getting any purple sectors now.
Welcome to our world.
Oh, he's so fast. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, that was so close to being very bad. at least did do a 15.6 though. Again, that's what 7/10 faster than I went in qualifying. Oh, I might be remembering the time wrong. He's got nitrous, right? Unfortunately, I'm actually losing time to Paradox now. That was a really dirty lap by me.
The lap was a 1:16.66.
Ha! 16.66. I like it. I approve. It's a 1:16.66. Does seem like getting through this corner is literally the key to Sector 1. Getting through there well and fast. Still 3/10 off. That inconsistency of not being able to put in those faster laps back to back is what's really hurting. More than anything else. Because if I could do those 15.6s over and over again, it'd probably be in a decent spot. But that was a faster Sector 2 than I've had before. Ugh. Have to push so hard just to keep the gap from growing. Holy cow.
The lap was a 1:15.64.
Another 15.6. I'll take those all day long. I think I was concentrating too much on the first corner in practice and not realizing how much I was sacrificing right here. Because you just carry so much speed through and out of that corner. Yeah, see, it's all about that one. I also think I don't get through that corner as quickly as I could. Oh, excuse me. But still, if I'm around a 10th, if I'm within a 10th of my time, that's actually okay.
That was a 1:15.40.
Maybe second gear is good for that last corner. Because I went down to second before I turned in and I gained basically 3/10 in that last corner. I am using my tires really hard right now though. In trying to put in these super fast laps over and over again. I would absolutely love... Oh no! Oh, that was close. Almost put it on the roof. Oh. That's gonna ruin any chances of catching up to Harmer, but at least I know how to take more of these corners now. I just figured second wasn't gonna be good enough in that corner. Yeah, I definitely I was on a perfectly fine pace, I just tried to throw it away.
The lap was a 1:18.29.
Yeah, 18.2 is not good enough, obviously. I really want to try and get in the 14s now. I think it's possible if I hit everything just right. Because you can even tag the grass a little bit and not lose a ton of time. Just have to make sure I don't take too much of that curb. and then by extension this one. These are the two that are most likely to roll my car, basically. And they're the two that I'm most likely to take really aggressively, unfortunately. Yeah, braking earlier for that corner and accelerating early seems to be the way to take that one. Come on, baby. This has got to be a good lap.
The lap was a 1:15.55.
Actually, I lost time in the third sector that time. But obviously I'm still pulling away from Paradox, so it's all good. Little late on my turn in. Gonna make my exit speed suffer. Force feedback in this car is really nice. It's gonna be a little strong for most people. I tend to like really strong force feedback, so I quite like it. Oh, a little deep. Might actually be okay for that corner though. Almost turned it into two corners instead of one big hairpin. Oh yeah, I mean, aside from throwing it into the wall, second is spoken for. Now I'm honestly just trying to get into the 14s now, so I need to drop 4
The lap
tenths.
was a 1:15.98.
Oh, I broke way too late there. That was very close to being disastrous. Actually, I guess I don't have anywhere near the tire wear to make a 14 happen anymore. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for both of them.
Uh-oh.
Well, I've got 2 laps. No, 3 laps. Try and get those positions back. Although now I'm gonna have flat spots. It's gonna make it tricky. And I ripped a lot of wear off of those tires. That's what happens when I push too hard with worn tires. And after saying I had second all locked up as long as I didn't do anything stupid, I then proceed to almost immediately do something stupid. The true hamster way. Well, we'll see if we can at least get one of these spots back. I mean, again, I was pulling away from both of these guys by a pretty big margin, so I should be able to catch up.
1:29.44.
By a pretty decent margin as well. I just have to be a little more careful into that corner, and then through this quick right. Don't think I can be flat here anymore. My tires now. Ugh, unfortunately I'm not gaining now. May have burned all the good off of my tires. Well, I'm only 3 tenths behind my fastest time. Oh, that was really a bad corner. That was such an ugly corner. Yeah, the fronts are not pulling out of the corner like they were before. Ah! Don't know if I have enough left. I really want to at least get my podium back. Oh, I only have 2 laps, so I have to knock off basically 2 seconds or more in this lap to have a shot at him on the last one.
That was a 1:16.09.
And unfortunately, I'm having to be pretty conservative on my braking for that first corner at the same time. Because the car is not really happy from the front end anymore. Oh, was a good third corner, though. Come on! I'm not dropping any time. Oh! But I'm right on my fastest pace, so I guess either these guys picked up pace, or the gap is lying to me, one or the other. I'm guessing they probably picked up pace, though. Because at the same time, Drafter is still chasing Paradox, so... Wow, I'm on pace for almost matching my fastest lap here. And I only knocked off a second, so they've found a lot of pace since qualifying, both of these guys. Oh, come on.
That lap was a 1:15.69.
White flag. Once more. Oh, they're both together. I just have to catch up to have a shot down the straightaway. Oh! Oh, there's both. Okay. I thought that was one of those two. Oh, come on! Oh, it was my fastest first sector of the race. Oh, that was not clean. Oh, I'm pushing as hard as I can go. The tires just aren't really there anymore. Dang it. If I had to make that mistake, if I could have just made it 6 laps earlier.
Good racing, Paradox. Nice win, Harmer.
Yeah, it was fun, guys.
Yeah, you had me sweating there for a little bit, Drafter. I thought you were going to catch me.
Nice win, Harm.
That was still a fun one, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, good turnout, guys. Thanks for showing up.
Fun as always. And of course, right as I'm talking to everybody else about how I've got second locked up, I go and do something stupid. Oh, lots of fun though. I thought for sure I was going to be able to hunt at least one of you two down, but you guys had a lot more pace at the end than I thought you would.
Well, I was focused on catching Paradox. That was all I was thinking about, thankfully. Otherwise, I would have screwed up multiple times, probably myself.
I just wanted to get in the 14 so badly. Oh.
That's the wrong way to win a race, man.
Oh, that was fun.
All right, guys, it was fun. I'm out. Catch you next time.
Yeah, see you guys. Good stuff.
Yep.
User disconnected from your channel. Disconnected.
Only can be mad at myself. Ugh. That was fun, though. That was a lot of fun. Ugh. Alright, I have to go get food because I'm starving and I didn't get to eat beforehand because the food wasn't here. So, I have to go chow down now. It's been like 12 hours since I ate. Something like that. Either way, tomorrow I do have an Assetto Corsa event with the Revs Racers guys. I think it starts at 9 p.m. my time. So that would be 23 hours and 15 minutes from now. So just a little bit before now tomorrow. So if you want to stop by for that, I will be streaming that, and that should be fun. Last time we had 8 people, and we should actually have upwards of 10 this time. It's in Assetto Corsa, and it's the BMW M235i at Spa. So it should be quite a bit of fun. But at least for today, that is it. It didn't get back to the podium, but it's always fun to push really hard anyway. So as usual, thank you all very much for stopping by. I will see you guys later.